Good afternoon. Octa research says Metro Manila's weekly COVID-19 positivity rate jumped to 21%. According to Octa research fellow Guido David, as of December 17, the positivity rate in Metro Manila is at 21%, higher than last week's 13.4%. This increase is only the fifth instance that the positivity rate in the capital region surpassed the 20% mark since 2020. He added that while most cases exhibited mild symptoms, there is also an increase in hospital occupancy in the region. David mentions that the positivity rate nationwide also increased to 15.18% as of December 18 from the previous week's 11%. On Monday, the Department of Health recorded 2,725 new COVID-19 cases from December 12 to 18, a 50% jump from the 1,821 infections recorded the week before. The Movie and Television Review and Classification Board is suspending 2 programs of Sunshine Media Network Incorporated. MTRCB orders the 14-day preventive suspension of SMNI public affairs programs Gikan sa Masa para sa Masa and Laban Kasama ang Bayan. According to MTRCB, Gikan was subject of review after the board received multiple complaints after former President Rodrigo Duterte, who acted as guest of the program, uttered profanities and issued death threats against House Deputy Minority Leader Franz Castro during its October 10 episode. The board says SMNI committed to pre-recording and reviewing episodes. However, on its November 15 episode, the MTRCB again received another complaint against Gikan, again about the use of profane words by its guest. Meanwhile, Laban Kasama ang Bayan was likewise investigated by MTRCB for broadcasting supposed and verified reports during its November 27 episode. The report was in connection with the purported expenditure of 1.8 billion in travel funds by House Speaker Martin Romualdez. At least 111 people are dead and more than 230 injured after an earthquake hit the Gansu-Qinghai border region in China on Tuesday. The European Mediterranean Seismological Center pegs the earthquake at magnitude 6.1, while Chinese state media says the quake was registered at 6.2 magnitude. Official reports have not stated whether there are any missing people in the quake's aftermath. State media says rescue and relief work is underway. Some water, electricity, transportation, communications, and other infrastructure have been damaged, but officials provided no further details. The Vatican says Pope Francis approved letting Roman Catholic priests administer blessings to same-sex couples as long as they are not part of regular church rituals or liturgies. A document from the Vatican's doctrinal office says such blessings would not legitimize irregular situations but be a sign that God welcomes all. It adds that this is in no way to be confused with the sacrament of heterosexual marriage and that priests should decide on a case-by-case basis, ensuring that such blessings should not prevent or prohibit the church closeness to people in seeking God's help. The church teaches that same-sex attraction is not sinful but homosexual acts are. Since his election in 2013, Pope Francis has tried to make the more than 1.35 billion member church more welcoming to LGBT people without changing moral doctrine. This new ruling is bound to be opposed by conservatives, who already criticized the Pope when he made his initial comments on the subject in October, noting that an official change was already in the works. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. Metro Manila's COVID-19 positivity rate jumps to 21% according to Octa research. MTRCB suspends 2 SMNI programs. And Marvel drops actor Jonathan Majors after being convicted of assault. And these are the stories you need to know today. I am Chari Abarca. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.